Oh, we lost to La. Yikes. Dream Harp. Oh no. Ruby Ring. Well, we have this for you, buddy. There we go. Who uses the power bow? I'm assuming the harp is a long-range weapon, right? I want to go back in here real quick and just see if there's anything at the top. I didn't really get to explore on his grave. Somebody cleared out the bodies. Yikes. Oh, we found the healing urn. Nice. MP restored. Okay. Well, we found some old folks. Is this like the Fountain of Youth? Well, they're not very youthful, but we're the only survivors. When our supplies are depleted, we'll have no choice but to abandon the castle. The hovercraft should allow us to cross the rocky shoals along the western coast and reach Kaipo. We should seek sanctuary in the kingdom of Fabul, but we've no way to reach it. The only road there cuts through Mount Hobbs, but the icy gales from its peak have sealed the path with a wall of thick ice. That's cool. Just cast fire a bunch on it. I'm sure that'll work. Well, it's a little weird that those fountains were randomly up there. Fabul. Is Fabul where we become a paladin? I feel like it is. Can't save when we're in the hovercraft. Edward, why are you level 9? Alright, what do we got here? Do we fight things when we're in the hovercraft? Counters seem to not exist within hovercraft land. That's nice. Is that for... No, wait. That's, Where am I going? Okay, hang on. We have to say. This we can reach the Antlions Den. It won't be much longer. Rosa. Is this where we came? That must be it. Antlions Den. Cool. Found it. Easy game. Spider Silk. Still, stairs kind of blending with the wall a little bit. Hide? Salve? Bard Song? Does this cast, does this take mana? He's got 30 mana. Doesn't take mana to do that stuff, huh? Okay. Interesting. I have got so much money. It's funny that he can do that. Hard song. Or that he can hide. Let me sing you a song. Is that sleep? How is this sleep? This feels like not sleep. Out of curiosity, how much do you have for? Not much. Gotcha. Okay. Edward was not made to be a fighter. But his love for music will carry us through. Pow, pow, power bow. Yikes. I confuse him, then I'm just immediately going to attack him, so it's not going to really matter. Oh, he's not confused anymore. Hooray! But in that moment of confusion, does he have magic? Okay, just a bard song. Okay. Fair enough. Nothing. Oh, this is something. This is a freaking maze. Oh, not back attack. The lullaby. Yikes. No! God damn it. That. For reference there. I don't know. I got nothing. Not the first time I've done that, sadly. Miss. Song and a miss. Sing and a miss. It's like swing and a miss, but he's not swinging, right? Plucking, I guess? Good job, Edward. Life's Anthem. That sounds good. I don't know what that does. The counter rate in this game is really high, by the way. In case you hadn't picked up on that. Restores HP. Well, holy butts. Edward, you will earn your keep. How much does it restore, though? Not a lot, but not terrible. But a free AoE cure every round? Hell yeah. Gold needle. Going down here first, I guess. Is this the exit? Yes, it is. That's a good point. I could try that. I guess I could have her attack. And you do Bard Song, Life's Anthem. And you just attack. Could try auto combat. How does auto combat work? Now, how does auto combat work? Auto battle, square. Beautiful. It's just not very much healing. Oh, is that Holy shit, he has regen for free? Damn. Edward. You beast! Potion. I'll still have to watch, because obviously it's not a ton of health. Oh, as long as I have to keep inputting it, gotcha. Still totally worth, holy crap. That's ridiculously good. Ridiculously good. Auto battle. Easy game, it's like I'm practically watching a TV show. Life's Anthem. Hell yeah, well. Dude, that is so much healing. That's... okay, that feels OP. That feels OP. For like bosses and stuff, it's gonna continue to tick that fast. Tent, okay. Back attack, not ideal. Let's get rid of that real quick. There we go. I like the swing. Oh, as long as he doesn't get hit, so that's what stops it. Oh, that's kind of a weird mechanic. So if he gets hit, he what, loses concentration? Why are we not getting health? There we go. That's alright. That makes this a lot easier. And he's leveling up. Good job, Edward. I don't know why. Here I thought Teller was good. You can tell I ain't got nothing on Edward. That's actually not really true. Teller was rocking the Octo Mammoth. 300 damage a turn. Pretty good. Good job, Rydia. We're going to be filthy stinking rich next time we actually find a town. Maybe. I guess I don't know. It depends how expensive things are. I feel like we're going to be rich. Wait. What didn't I finish? I have to come back into this map, it looks like. From a different spot. There, I guess. A little annoying. I can roll with that, I guess. Oh no. This is gonna be bad, isn't it? Oh no, never mind. We can one-shot him, I'm okay doing this. I was gonna have her cast magic, but I guess if Cecil can still one-shot him, I'm okay with this. Dude, that is so much healing. That is so much healing. Rydia didn't learn any spells. Not an exciting level up. Now I wish I could just like fast forward through combat if it was like this. Put on the triple speed or something like that. I believe Edward is actually, I don't remember characters in this, like if there's temporary characters and stuff like that. I don't remember how that works. I know you lose some. Okay, so there he did lose it. Okay, so maybe it's not actually that OP. Because like bosses are probably more likely to hit him with AoE attacks and stuff like that. It's still a really good ability. More gil from enemies. That sounds like a good one. That's right, I forgot. I still have that auto potion. Where does this take me? Tiny little cave. Worth it. Uh-oh. What are you guys? Are you dead? Is that what you are? You are. Okay, perfect. You hit hard. This is so good. This is so good. That's so much healing. Holy butts. Auto battle is interesting in this. I kind of like that. It's almost kind of like 12, right? Final Fantasy 12, isn't that the one that has where you like set up custom commands? The Gambit system, I think they call it. I never played 12, so I don't know. I seem to remember that's the one. Now granted, I can only give them one command, but still seems worth it. That makes sense, actually. Augment system's kind of neat. Now, it seems like if you add something like that to the game and don't compensate somewhere else, you just make the entire game easier. Do they compensate for that? I'm assuming they would have. Maybe not, though. Yeah, I mean, otherwise I could see how you just get to the point where you destroy everything. An Arctic wind. Interesting. I'm probably going to miss augments, I would assume, which is fine. So far it feels like the additions to this are neater and are more rounded out than they were in Final Fantasy 3. I still feel like the Magnet or the Chocobo male in Final Fantasy 3, I missed something there. I refuse to believe that there's only two people with space for two people between them. I screwed something up with that. I don't know what it was, but I definitely missed something there. I was actually thinking about it. I wasn't thinking about it at the time, but I almost wonder if, because I only ever talked to him with, I already can't remember the dude's name. The main character, Luneth. And I got correspondences from Sid and the Elder, which are the two people that liked Sid. So I almost wonder if I needed to switch my party members around and talk to him. And like maybe if I talked with Ingus, I would have gotten letters from Sarah, for example. I don't know. At any rate, it doesn't really matter. I made it to the game without it, but I wonder how much content I potentially missed. God, there's stuff everywhere. Assuming this takes me back to the other map. Yep. But hold on. Let's finish this first. If that was how they did that, that would have been super annoying, because I believe there was no button to switch party members around. I would have had to go into the menu and switch to every individual person. Yeah, that's awful. I probably missed out on a lot of neat stuff doing that, but horribly implemented if that's how you have to do that. That would be a royal pain. Preemptive strike. So glad I took all that stuff off of Tella. Give it to Rydia. I knew we, because he dies at some point, right? I think he sacrifices himself or something. I was thinking it was quite a ways further down. I did not remember that we'd lose him temporarily, I suspect, just early on. Die, Flan. Oh, you bastard. How dare you? How dare you? Don't smack Edward. I need Edward, and I need to have a character with cover. So I can just cover Edward permanently. Cha. Sui. It's a really weird looking harp that he's carrying there. Spider silk. Oh shoot, did I? This might be a dead end. Sure is. Okay. Alright. We got this. Auto battle. Yang is a character on this too, right? Don't we get Yang at some point? The Fabul. I'm probably saying Fabul wrong too. I think so far I have said every single name wrong that they've said, except for Baron. I got Baron right. Baron's pretty easy to get right. I'd be pretty embarrassed if I screwed that up somehow. So I watched How to Train Your Dragon 3 this weekend because I was talking about this last week. My son is a dragon fanatic. It's a pretty good movie. Or Yang, yeah, Yang. That's the monk, right? Yang? Who knows? Anyway, yeah, How to Train Your Dragon 3, which it shouldn't be surprised, right? I mean, Disney movies are universally... Okay, hang on, before I make a sweeping statement like that. Are Disney movies universally great? I think the answer is yes. I think I can safely make that statement. Even the ones that I'm not, like, super into are good movies. Another Shadow Blade. Well... I like that I can kill these guys without them getting attacking. Young? What? No way. That's dumb. A's do not make that sound. Is this a big map? This is the antline. Okay, so we have to go up here first. Interesting. Young. Well, alright, I guess. Young. If the voice acting ends up being bad, I'll just turn it off. I was happy to see in the settings that you can turn off the voice acting volume. So we'll see. I may end up doing that if it... So far it's been mediocre. I mean, it hasn't been fantastic by any means, but also not terrible, so... This game really is similar to Final Fantasy IX, though. I guess Final Fantasy IX is similar to this game. power-hungry kingdom attacks all the neighboring kingdoms. An outcast from that kingdom, or somebody who disagrees and is fleeing, try to find help elsewhere. Go to a desert kingdom that gets attacked and have to fight an antlion. Yeah, it hasn't been bad. I just like the fact that they gave me a good option to turn it off if I decide I don't like it. Ooh, how about that? Fancy schmancy. Well, I don't need a tent, but we will save, I guess. What do we got? What do we got? Emergency exit, alright. And an ether. Perfect. Let's go fight ourselves an antlion. Now the antlion map, obviously the center is where the antlion's going to be, but it had like arms all around it. Do I wonder if there's anything hidden in one of those arms? Oh man. I stayed up way too late the last 2 nights, catching up on TV shows. Last night I pretty much, and I made the mistake because I watched, just recently, like last month, I watched True Detective Season 1 and 2, and absolutely loved them, specifically Season 1. But Season 2 is also really good. And they've been running Season 3, and I knew that it wasn't done yet. And I had been telling myself I was just going to hold off and I wasn't going to start watching it until the full season was done so I could just binge watch the whole thing and not have to wait. Well, I was just messing around on my laptop last night and I decided to start watching it. Or Friday night, I guess I started doing that. And I finished it last night. And yeah, I made the mistake. I didn't think I was going to be able to get through it as fast as I did. But then I found myself foolishly staying up until the wee hours of the morning this morning, and I caught up. And now I have to wait. I hate that feeling. There's probably nothing in any one of these, right? Because there's no treasure chest showing, but there could be secret stuff. Anyway, Season 3 of True Detective has been extremely enjoyable so far. Notably different from the first two. Like I mean, obviously it's still, you know, a pair of detectives solving a crime, but there's definitely an element about this one that's different from the first two. Which I don't want to talk about it in case anybody wants to watch and doesn't want spoilers. But it's good. I've been enjoying it. And as per usual, the actors that they get for this series are phenomenal. There's an award show on tonight, right? Oscars? Was that tonight? I wonder if Into the Spider-Verse won. And Black Panther. I'm assuming Black Panther probably didn't. As much as I love this show, I'm not sure that it... I don't know. Best Picture nomination? It probably deserves it. It's always funny how Best Picture awards and nominations end up going to really abstract and weird voting concepts, or how they give that, and it's funny because there are plenty of other movies that were much more better received by the public, made tons and tons more money. So on one hand, it's like, well, why wouldn't that, you know, why wouldn't that constitute a Best Picture, the most successful picture? I don't even remember what it was running against. It probably deserves to win though. I think Into the Spider-Verse is coming out in video soon. I haven't watched that yet, but I'm really excited for it. I've heard nothing but amazing things about it.